The Great Depression of the 1930s was the worst economic catastrophe in American history. This disaster began with the collapse of the stock market on October 1929. This era affected all social and economical classes as unemployment skyrocketed to an astonishing 25 to 60% of all people. People became desperate to survive, being forced to move into tents, people roamed the countryside, and there were multiple families living in one apartment. The overwhelming amount of lack of resources caused new issues such as malnutrition and starvation. Thousands of children were put into summer camps to receive adequate food, people refused health care due to lack of money, and suicide rates grew rapidly. To relieve this state of emergency, Roosevelt's greatest challenge in social reforms to help millions of unemployed persons was to find funding for them. He knew that raising taxes was not an easy option. Being very aware of the bankrupt state of his nation, Roosevelt developed a strategy that separated the budget into emergency spending and regular. His intentions were to use the emergency spending fund to support the unemployed and the regular budget to fund ongoing government costs such as War Department and Post Office. Having solved this problem, Roosevelt created the promised social programs Dire Suffering. The Federal Emergency Relief Administration was created in 1933. This provided funds for states for people who were in need of financial assistance. This led to many work programs to encourage employment and enhance the state of America at this time. Things such as restoring confidence in the bank and restricting stock trades became very apparent. The New Deal was created to try and end this famine. This deal provided work to millions of unemployed people and was one giant step forward at this time. When the war broke out in Europe, America turned its attention to strengthening their military forces. With Roosevelt's decision to support Britain and France, defense manufacturing geared up, producing more jobs than ever. After Pearl Harbor, full production mode began. Ultimately, this reduced the rates of unemployment, and thanks to this and other programs, the Great Depression came to an end in 1939, a decade later.